all the experts talk about how being in nature and walking is healing, it's good for your mental health, it's good for your physical health, and they talk about all these amazing, wonderful benefits. And it all sounds fantastic. However, it wasn't until I actually experienced it for myself that I began to believe them. And I think that's probably true of a lot of things. We can tell people how wonderful it is, but until they actually get out and experience it, they don't actually realise the benefits of it. So, if you want to know about all those research studies and all what the experts say about walking in nature, how it improves your mental health and how it's good for your physical health and all that, well, you can Google all those kinds of things, because I don't have space in my brain to remember all those kinds of facts and figures. And, it's just not my thing to do all that kind of facts and stuff. However, I will share my own experience with you. My name's Serena, and join me as I share a video of me walking in nature with my beautiful cockapoo. So, during probably just after the beginning of me starting the menopause and dealing with my post-traumatic stress symptoms, everyone was excited about having dogs, and I'd never been a dog owner because my parents are not really dog people. However, I had done a lot of dog sitting for friends, and I could see the joys of having a puppy. Except at that time, it was particularly expensive to become a dog owner, and we didn't have a lot of spare funds, and I didn't think it would ever happen. But I prayed about it and then left it. And then on a WhatsApp group that I'm part of, a friend put a message out about a lady who had 2 cockapoos that needed a new home because their original owner had died, and she didn't really want a lot of money for them, just a little bit of money for their accessories, etc. And we decided to jump at the chance. We saw a video of the 2 dogs. Now, I do regret not having both dogs now, but at the time we had an elderly cat, and we thought 2 dogs might be a bit much, especially as the boy puppy was only 12 months old. So we just asked the lady, can we just adopt the girl? Because I loved her from the moment I saw her on video, and she is the best and the greatest gift, the best thing that's ever happened to me in my very traumatic long life. So every day I am grateful for her. She makes me laugh, she makes me smile, she does crazy things. She sometimes stresses me out, but that's only because she has her own emotional issues, and sometimes our emotional issues collide. One of the greatest benefits that I've experienced is in taking her for walks. Now, when we first adopted her, I didn't have very good physical health because of the post-traumatic stress that I was dealing with, and so I got my husband to agree that he would do the majority of the walks and that I would do the walks when I was able to manage it, so that I didn't feel under too much pressure to go out walking when I didn't feel well enough. We got used to being dog owners. That's a whole other story. And then circumstances changed, we moved house, and we had a couple of parks near the new house where we were able to take for walks, which I enjoyed. However, it wasn't until we had to move house for the 3rd time, that also is a whole different story. I won't go off on a tangent on that one. But then when we moved house again and our circumstances had changed, so my husband was no longer so available for dog walks with his new job, and my physical health had improved because of the therapy that I'd been doing. So then I began to take the dog for walks, more often. I haven't shared her name because it's quite a popular dog name. And we didn't choose it, so there you go. So I started to take her for walks more often because my husband wasn't available and she needed the walks. And in the house that we moved to, we were fortunate enough to have quite a lot of variety of different walks. And with my neurodivergent brain, I do need variety because I get easily bored. But we do have a canal and parks and lakes and lots of amazing things near where we live. And I have seen such a difference in my mental health. In so much so, in fact, that I actually want to take the dog for a walk now, most days, unless I have an appointment and my husband is available that day. I will take her nearly every day. And it really has, especially walking in nature, really has boosted me, uplifted me, gives my brain a chance to switch off, reset a little bit, because otherwise I get a little bit too much in my head. And working for myself, being on my own a lot, I can get stuck in my own head. But walking in nature, watching her play, being able to visit places where there's birds and ducks and being able to watch them, it really does something to me that just switches me off stress mode and helps me to relax, which is something that I struggle with. But even on cloudy grey days, which we get a lot of here in the UK, even on those days I do benefit from taking her for walks. Some days the walks are shorter than others, but other days it's, yeah, especially when the sun shines, even if it's cold but the sun shines, it just makes me feel so grateful, and that gratitude lifts my frequency. And that is one of the most important things for healing, being able to relax and being grateful. They are the two biggest things that have helped me so much in my healing journey. There's a lot of things we can learn from dogs and animals in nature, and that will be the subject for a different video. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.